Hey, what's going on, good people? Good to see y'all again. Time for another edition of New Socialist Era. Bringing it to you as I always do. Make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Today's main topic that I'm going to get into is this idea of authoritarianism and versus accountable authority, and how some on typically the right want to try to conflate the two as always being the same. That's not the case. But before I get into it, I want to thank everybody for getting this channel who subscribed to get it over the 100 subscriber mark. 100 some wonderful subscribers with vision and dedication and character. I want to give an extra thank you to everybody for making that happen so far, especially from some of these subscribers come from the Blue Politics server. So if you do, make sure you leave a comment down below. I love to see y'all there. That's why I do these channels. That's why I do these videos on this channel, so I can interact with people on these ideas that I bring up. And if love to see how the conversation goes. But I just want to make that clear. So anyway, the reason I'm bringing this particular topic up real quick is that there are some on the conservative right, mostly, who typically try to do this, conflate the idea with authoritarianism with authority that's accountable into a constitutional process. Like, authority and authoritarianism is not always the same thing. When you have authoritarianism, it's defined as an elite group of rulers who have no accountability to a constitutional process, and they just pretty much do whatever they want through strength of arms. Usually dictators with powerful armies and generals do whatever they want, versus an accountable authority, which is, held to a constitutional process. If that authority figure who's elected in office screws up royal, they can get investigated, and if they found to be guilty of whatever, then they're held accountable, and many times they end up getting booted out of office because like, hey, you abused your office. It's you gotta go. So whenever these particular jokers want to always try to claim that authoritarianism is simply laws they don't like, that is a gross oversimplification. I mean, I'm sure a serial killer would be very much against laws that hinder him from doing whatever he wants, killing people, shit like that. I know that's an extreme example, but hey, people on the conservative right, they love to use the extreme examples too, so fuck it, I'm gonna do it too. Well, yeah, I think a lot of people on the right try to make this conflation because they want to try to paint the ideas that some left-wing people, a lot of left-wing people have. I'll say implementing, say, Medicare for all, or decommodify housing, or free higher education, at least for public tuition, public trade schools, vocational schools, like that. Somehow trying to make those laws because they don't like those laws, so they gotta call them authoritarian. Like, again, it's not a matter of you liking a law, simply liking a law or not. It's when we put people in positions of power, we elect them, we trust them to do what they're supposed to do and serve the people, not just not serve themselves in an unaccountable way. And whenever they cross that line, they get held accountable. And these laws that we advocate for on the left would very much have those processes in place to make sure if somebody screws up, they cross that line, they get dealt with, okay? And they get investigated, and if they're found to be, they fucked up, then that's it. They're out, they're replaced, maybe with a temporary person until the next election, or a special election is called. That's the very essence of governing for and by the people. That's not authoritarianism. Authority does not always mean authoritarianism. It really doesn't. It doesn't automatically mean that. I mean, hell, if anything, people like me on the left, or most people on the left, want to advocate for increasing personal liberties, like decriminalizing drugs, legalizing weed. Even though a lot of conservatives are being more and more open to it, a lot of them, there's a strong plurality that are really against legalizing marijuana. Things like gay marriage, or even saying naughty no-no words on television. hey, I'm freedom and liberty conservative. Just don't say no, not even no to words on TV. So if anything, us on the left, other people too, plenty of centrists, even some conservatives, strangely enough, are like-minded, actually increasing personal liberties and freedoms. This is strange when someone on the right or conservative right wants to try to paint the left as authoritarian because we want to do things like make sure poor kids have guaranteed healthcare coverage from the government. That's y'all must be some yoga teachers, because that's just a stretch that they've tried to do. No. But I thought I'd make this video real quick, pointing this out. If you agree or disagree or whatever, or you just want to say hi, make sure you leave a comment down below. I'd love to see y'all in the comments section, and I will see y'all around next time.